Hey guys, this is Tilteq here, and this is our stage review. So what I'll be talking about is the preseason of stage 3. Look, we came into stage 3 quite confident after dropping a few of the players. Obviously we picked up myself and Luna, which meant it was practically a whole new roster because, different roles for other people, people tried figuring stuff out. And obviously when the season had started, we went in there with full confidence and, we weren't really scared about losing. What we wanted to do was just win. Obviously we were able to do that 4 weeks straight. But yeah, with the off seasons or the preseason at least, we put in a lot of work, figuring stuff out, making sure everything was not necessarily perfected, because nothing can be perfect, but making sure that everyone knew what they had to do, whether it had been taking it by baby steps or just, taking on the challenges. We were quite comfortable with where we were. So obviously with the first game, Zilios, Chalet 7-4, if I'm correct. Look, the rounds were close, and to be very honest, we weren't losing rounds to them. We only lost rounds to ourselves by not really communicating with what we were doing and etc. And obviously, since it was the first very play day, I guess we were just trying to ease in back into, being stream and etc. So that just meant we had to just relax a little bit, play the game at our own pace, and then obviously on the defensive side, we definitely turned down our brains. I think they got an extra round actually, so scores might have been 7-5, but yeah, Zilios will, just trying to get comfortable again. Second game was against what is now 1620 Kings. Back then was Packwatch LFO. Same map, Chalet. Score was 7-1. We were much more confident. Mainly for the fact that we had just won our last game a week previously. Look, all I can say is it was an easy game. No stress, no mucking around. We got into it, and it was a very clean sweep. Third game, it was Warriors. Again on Chalet. Scores were 7-4, and look, the rounds that we lost, like I said, we only lost to ourselves. But then again, I'm not gonna really call anyone out, but they did do some really questionable plays, a lot of solo plays, matter of fact. The week after was Forsaken 5, F5. Clubhouse. Goals were 7-2. I'm quite correct. Don't know if you heard our voice comms in the previous video. You can tell that we were quite bored. And especially at the end, where one of our teammates just literally blurted out, "This is boring." And I vouch, it was definitely boring. Nothing happened, nothing too crazy. With Funky Monkey or Odium, what you want to call them, they showed up. Look, there were rounds that we should have won. There were rounds that were way too close for comfort, and what I can say is I reckon if Seppi had not lagged out that one round, we would have won that round and possibly even win in OT or just normal match point. But in that saying, Odium did win, and honestly, for our first loss, that's fine with us, because at the end of the day, Odium are the boys, and you know, so it was okay that we had lost to them as our first L. Moving on to Fury, we just trolled. We couldn't be necessarily stuffed to play that map, really. Like, we had practiced it, yes, but at the same time, it was just a map that we hadn't really practiced on as much as the other maps that we have had on. Yeah, so we just kind of like rotating our strats, didn't really necessarily give anything away. Yeah, so, you know, they might have beaten us 7-1, but that's alright. Our game against Big Dog, it was a 8-7 scoreline, or 8-6 scoreline. The game was closer than expected. But it just means there were things that we had to improve on, and obviously, us as a team, we did improve on it. So what I'll be talking about now is how we felt coming to playoffs. We came in strong-minded, strong-willed, still nothing to lose. The only thing that we wanted to do was just beat Big Dogs, so that we stayed out of relegation. So pretty much, you know, as playoffs went on, we kept on practicing harder, and obviously the next time we had versus Big Dogs, first map 7-1 or 7-2 towards Big Dogs. Like I said, it was a warm-up game. We could not necessarily be, I would say, at our top performance there. Obviously, it was just like everyone's first game on for Kraken, and these guys are kind of just coming off of a game previously, so you know, they were more energized, more keen to play, so we gave them that first map. Second map, we went to Bank. Yeah, we went to Bank. It was a rematch. I'm gonna definitely say it was a rematch of history, because the first time we had versus them, goal lines way too close. Second time we versed them, we won 7-4. And look, we improved. I can definitely say that. And by the third map, everyone was just on Kraken's side, was eager, keen, heads in the game. That means that we were more efficient with everything that we had done, and that we our communication top notch. Moving on to the very next game, Fury. It was a fun game. I enjoyed it. I don't know about the other guys, but I personally would say that I had a lot of fun playing that grand final. Obviously, because it is my first time playing it, but at the same time, it was with, you know, a bunch of good mates. I don't really consider Kraken a team, because, you know, we're all just mates now. We're all just the blokes, the gals, you know, like, it's, you know, a big family. But yeah. Alright guys, this is Tilteq signing off. If you wanna get up to date with me, you can find my social right here: Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, whatever. The editor will put it here. And to follow us on Twitter, the Kraken, right here, will be at Kraken_AU. And yeah, have a nice one. Fuck you, Josh.